The siege history. One of the epic fights between Captain Max and Captain Pegleg, who are very bitter enemies. One day, as they were sailing into the small town of Aho, Captain Pegleg and the crew of the Birds of Prey made their way to the Grinning Skull Tavern. As they approached, they noticed that Captain Max and some of the crew from the Despair were walking towards them.
You slime ball of a privateer! Now will be my chance to finally rid the world of you!
Captain Pegleg Willie, what are you doing here? I'll tear you apart piece by piece.
I'll slice you and dice you and feed you to the rats!
Cut your feathers off one by one. Slow roast you over an open fire.
With swords raised, both captains charged at each other. Slash, parry, thrust, backstep, forward, back, and forth. First Pegleg drives Max down the street, then Max drives Pegleg down the street. Pegleg rushes forward and slashes Max across the floor. Max slices back, and feathers from Pegleg's belly float to the ground. The two keep at it for hours, neither able to get advantage over the other. Through the streets of Aho, the people scattered. Back and forth down the street, around the corner, through the town they fought. Huffing and puffing late into the night, till they came upon a tavern.
Truce! Hold! Low enough for a grog. I built me quite the dry throat.
I could use a drink about now.
The first Captain Pegleg entered, backing in through the door, not completely trusting Captain Max. Then Max enters, never taking his eyes off the bow. Glaring at each other from the opposite ends of the tavern, each slowly slipped their grog. They had never taken their eyes off each other. When both of them were done, Max backs out into the street with Pegleg slowly following. Once outside, the captain started it again. Slashing, parrying, thrusting, each landing light blows but nothing too damaging. For hours they battled, eventually driving each other towards the end of the town where their ships were anchored. As the sun rises over the eastern sky, the crews of both ships wake up to the sound of the swords clashing. Looking over the rails at their foolhardy captains, the crews shake their head.
Captain! We gotta get going if we want to catch that French treasure ship out of California, heading to the east.
Commodore, we have to be ready for the newest member of our fleet. We must get going.
Both captains hesitated, and both sets of crews took this as a chance to get between them, steering their respective captains back into their ship.
You'll be lucky we have other plans, you scurry privateer.
You're the lucky one, Pegleg. I was about to end you.
What? I was gonna end you. I had you.
Whatever.
Next time. I'll get them next time.
Hate that word. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Whatever.
That's one of the many fights between these two guys.
Where'd he go? He ran two ways. Chicken. He's a chicken. I hate chicken.
Please get people to work under control.
I just hope the next time Captain Pegleg goes Bird of Prey. A little less tiring. Anyway, this year's presentation by the Red Fleet. Very hefty down.
Captain, you can't be talking about the princesses in that fashion.
What? Where's your mind? I'm talking about your booty. They're gold.
Right, of course they're gold. Well, what do a bunch of princesses want to be pirates for anyway? It can't be for the gold.
The same reason you did. The adventure, the high seas, the chance to meet real pirates, like me.
Oh, aye. We'd be about pirate life, but it would not be for the likes of meeting you or your smarmy mate here.
Hey, talk like that will get you sent to Davy Jones' locker. Princess or not.
Relax, relax. They're helping find repairs for our ship, Despair.
Right, well, if you're not the great fan of the great Maximilian, then what do you know about being a pirate or going to pirates?
My favorite pirate of all time happens to be the right and Bonnie skilled runway.
What?
Who?
You be not educated on the pirate queen runway? Grace O'Malley?
No.
Grace O'Malley was an amazing woman. She was a fighter and a mother. Even put her wee newborn to her hip to keep fighting and defending her own ship. She was a right fine lady, she was.
This Greenway character might have been quite the mother. But the mother of all pirates is by far my favorite pirate in all of history.
Then, who would be this lass who can challenge Grandway?
She, one of the most prolific pirates in all of the Asian seas, if not the world. Although she came from humble beginnings, Shin-Chi was able to amass a fleet of 10,000 ships and 50,000 sailors.
That's quite an army.
I have a favorite pirate too.
What are you doing here? You're not even a real princess.
Whoa! She's one of my favorite princesses.
Fine. Tell us about your favorite pirate.
Well, my favorite pirate is a lot like me, too. Her parents have a rebellious past. She hangs out with some of the best swordsmen in the galaxy. She's awesome with a blaster, or pistol. She has awesome hair, and her heroic consort has one heck of an ego and a ship that's always in disrepair.
That's Despair.
Right. Besides, to be a pirate, you need to have a love for adventure, the freedom to explore the world, and a true spirit of piracy and, just causing trouble, basically.
In that case, I have a few of my own favorite pirates.
Who are you?
What is that?
This is a plunger for plunging toilets.
What?
Pirates don't have toilets?
Then, in that case, it's for fighting.
What?
What else would you...
Captain Cat? What's the fleet coming to? Pirate princesses? Huh? And now this? Pirates with plungers?
What else could you use as a weapon in the sewers?
Sewers? Ew! Okay, we're out.
I
found this one. She found this one too.
Aye, and give me a chance to regale ye lot with a tale of pirates and plumbers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome aboard the Dread Fleet the illustrious pirate author, J.J. Zabilski. Now, if you want to know more about the Dread Fleet and the amazing things that we do, you can go up to the 3rd floor, the Hall of Heroes, or you can buy our amazing books and stuff down at booth 155. And just a reminder before we start our full crazy show that we have for you this year, do not try any of this stuff at home, lads and lasses. Our pirates are well trained in the art of sword
And plunger.
fighting.
Yes, so come visit us in the Hall of Heroes. And in the vendor hall, you can find pirate treasures, bits of booty. But for now, keep all of your hands and feet inside the vessel at all times. Delay your wailing and your chatter. Silence all of your devices. And prepare yourself. Our story begins once upon a toilet.
Yes, where are you?
Oh, my dad, I was just in the bathroom, unloading the groceries.
Unloading the groceries. Oh! Lucas, you forgot to flush me that day, didn't you?
I'm conserving water.
Serving water? Lucas, my son is very serious. There are rats in the sewers that think it's logical. Gators' teeth, but worst of all, are the pirates. The pirates that take young people like you who don't flush. Lucas, I've never forgiven.
Whatever you say, pirates. I'm more concerned about the turds.
Sorry, I'm videotaping it for them.